broke my heart? Who broke my heart? Who broke my heart? Who broke my heart? What are you doing? Who broke my heart? Yesterday morning, Mariam called me that she wants to talk to me about something.
Mariam is one of your students.
Yes. She called me that she wanted to speak to me about something, and we went to the talk shop. When we went to the talk shop, she was asking me questions, and when she started asking me questions, she was slapping Tara by one corner. Then she now started slapping me again.
The British International School Abuja is hereby shut for 3 days.
Hello guys, so this is a reaction video. Of course you guys saw the clip. I watched that clip. I just stumbled on it. I was just doing my random things. I just stumbled on it and it broke me. For those of you who haven't probably read the news or seen the story, that's a clip from the British school, a secondary school in Abuja. I don't know if the school is in boarding now. I didn't make my research on that, but that a senior reportedly bullying junior student. And first of all, I must commend the victim. I think people saying that they're talking to parents now, that parents should teach their children to defend themselves. So someone saying that the girl, as the abuser now, slapped the victim, but the victim didn't even try to give her own kind of slap back, meaning according to them she didn't try to defend herself. I went to a secondary school, private secondary school, and for cases like that, if the girl, that's the victim now, if she had, the moment the lady started slapping her, if she had an effort to defend herself and then started beating themselves, because that's what is going to happen if she tries to defend herself. The school authority comes in and makes them in that position. It will no longer be a case of bullying now. It's going to be a case of two students fighting each other. Yes, so the school is going to treat that case as a case of two students fighting against each other. So we are not going to have this case of bullying and this case, and we're not even going to have this justice. The story is going to end as the kinds that end in the principal's office, or if it gets high, get to the proprietor's office, and they are both going to be punished for fighting in the school premises, which you people don't want to happen. So I must commend the lady, the victim now, for staying calm even while being abused, and I must also commend her for speaking up, because there's so many kids, so many teenagers that have been victim of this bullying and abusing, and they cannot speak up for themselves. And I must commend her parents first off for raising her to be able to speak up when she's being hurt or when she's being abused, and for also believing her, because I tell you, many people are coming on social media that say that they cannot bully my child. There's some parents that the child will tell them such a thing as this, and they are not going to believe the child. They're going to say the child is, hallucinating, and they're even going to beat up the child for not being able to defend herself when such a thing happened to her. But her parents, I saw the way her dad, if you see the, I saw the way her dad was, defending. I was standing his ground that justice must be served for my child. And I can see a parent who not only train their child to be able to speak up when things are happening, but they also believe so much in whatever their child is saying. People are saying that these Gen Z generational children, send anybody. I want you guys to understand that bullying has been from way back. I've known bullying right from where I was in secondary school. I graduate now of not a private university, of a federal university. I'm not a small girl. So I've known bullying right from when I was back in junior secondary school. Bullying is not just something that is happening today. Yes, it's been happening right from way back, especially in boarding school. I don't even call that bullying. Victimizing. Seniors victimizes, their juniors just to serve them in the name of being seniors. I engaged several people that went to boarding school and they were products of these victimizing situations. And I asked them, why didn't you people go to report to the school authorities? They go on to say that even if they go to report to the school authority, even if the school authority believes them, it's just going to be a little like punishment for the senior, and the moment the senior is done serving that punishment, they are back to bullying them again. Like, come back and bully them for going to report. These schools don't take measures towards it. I'm very sure that this particular school, this little British school, this is not the first time. I'm sure a student must have reported a senior bullying her before to the school authorities, and they might have taken light of it for this to happen. And I'm not even sorry for whatever happens to that school. If the federal government decides to close down that school today, I am not sorry for the school, because I have seen schools, make light of this subject of bullying. Many of school owners are seeing, this school thing as the business to make money. These parents are coming to you and they are committing the lives of their children to you, giving you the chance to be a part of their children's life. And all you can see to it is, making money out of them. I was really commend the federal government for taking action against the school. Closing down the school for 3 days, I feel like it's too small. I watched a clip where the other students of that school were being asked that is it how it has always been happening, and the whole chorus, yes. I think it's gradually coming to a point where it has now become a normal thing for juniors to feel like their seniors are going to bully them, but then for them to even feel like they are going to school and they are going to be bullied. So if it now happens to a child that, oh, you are being bullied, they just consider it as normal, so they don't feel the need to report. And if you are a teenager seeing this video, I want you to understand that being bullied by your fellow teenager, it is not normal. Even if it is your senior, you are in SS1, person is in SS3, and they are bullying you for no reason because you make a statement towards them, they are beating you. It is not normal. Report, speak up, don't keep it to yourself, because this bullying has so many effects on the child, and one of the major effects that it has on the child is going to demoralize the child completely. I watched the clip of the girl being slapped, and I see a girl, being pulled down. It's going to demoralize a child completely. It's going to sour their confidence, make them feel like they are under. And the effect is going to go beyond the person that is doing that thing to them. You're going to see every other person in that caliber, in that class, people that are above them in whatsoever thing. Of the importance of this phase of growth and of this phase of development in the life of a child is going to determine what happens to them in the future. So, dear teenagers seeing this, you are in a school, bullying is not normal. It's so abnormal. And if you are a victim, you have a senior traumatizing you, do not be afraid to speak up. You saw what happened. That girl, that abuser, I saw that she was, I don't know, but she looked like she was sorry. But I'm sorry for her, yes, because if that school is definitely going to expel her, one, and if that school expels her, I don't think there's any school in Nigeria and even across Nigeria that would accept her. Boom, it's on social media. I hope you learn your lessons, and I hope every young person seeing this play out also learn their lesson and desist from this bad act called bullying. Maybe she lives in a house where parents make them understand that their other ones have all the authority, they can beat them anyhow, they can traumatize them, and that has kind of formed a mindset, because the way she was traumatizing that lady, she had a sense of ownership from that loop. So she might feel like maybe she owns everybody that is under her and she can do whatever without any consequences. Parents, train your children. First off, train them to keep their hands to themselves. Parents feel like it's more of talking, you don't do this, you don't do that, you don't. But it is less of talking and more of actions. Your child watch your actions and they learn from it than they really actually hear what you say to them. If you are telling a child that learn to keep your hands to yourself, then you as a mother and your husband don't have an agreement and you always end up in a fist. The child is learning that the best way to defend themselves, but the best way to not let anyone cheat on them, is to beat them, to keep their hands to themselves. Even when they are being attacked, they should not think about attacking back first. I advocate this. I don't know what you guys have to say about it, but I don't think that if you are being attacked, the next thing you should think about is your attack back. Anytime that if it's a life-threatening situation, you're going to give yourself to die. And also, the most important other thing is to train your child to speak up when they are being abused. Let them understand where the line is. When someone is beating you unjustly, that is abuse, and train them to speak up. And dear parents, begin to build trust in your child. Do not shut your child up when they are saying something. If a child tells you today that my classmate, takes my food unjustly, and you shut them up, the next time a classmate touches them in their private part, they are not going to trust you enough to tell you, because you're not going to believe me, so I'm not going to tell her. Parenting is a lot. I have to be intentional with it. So yeah guys, I've come to the end of my reaction video. If today is your first time seeing my beautiful and amazing face, you're welcome. My name is Funmi and I. I'm a certified psychologist, and right now I talk about things like this: teenage growth, mental health, mindset, and I give faith content as well. Don't forget to hit on subscribe button to join this awesome family, and also click on the notification bell so you'll be the first to get informed each time I post new videos. See you guys in my next one. Bye.